we're back. So this week, we're going to do something a little different. I've picked a recipe that I've never made before. And at the end of the video, we're going to rate this recipe on 3 variables. We're going to rate it on the tastiness, how delicious it was. We're going to rate it on how easy it was to make and how affordable the whole meal is. All right, and so, you ready to hear the recipe of the week? We're making a high-protein creamy tomato pasta. Now, I actually don't like tomato pastas, so we'll see how this works. We'll see how good it is. Let's make some pasta. Let's make some pasta. Make some pasta. Make some pasta. Yeah. All right, let's go. So we got our tomatoes, we got our onions, we got our garlic, fresh basil. If you want to add a little spice, red pepper chili flakes, a little Italian seasoning, of course olive oil, balsamic, a little salt, some garlic, and I found black truffle oil. This stuff will enhance anything, and a little bit goes a long way. So if you use this, be careful. It's just optional. So to start our sauce, we're gonna chop up some tomatoes, we're gonna chop up the onion, chop up the garlic, we're gonna throw it on our sheet pan. Now, I've already put tinfoil on my sheet pan because that just saves you a lot of effort and time at the end in the cleaning zone. Alright, so we're gonna cut up the tomatoes into some cubes. Don't worry, I already washed them. I washed them yesterday. Alright, now put your tomatoes on the pan. Before you start your sauce, go ahead and put your oven on like 400 degrees. That's gonna roast your veggies up real nice. If you don't want to cry while you're cutting your onions, stick your tongue out. So I'm gonna put a whole garlic in there because it's delicious. Now, I'm not going to chop up the garlic because it's just going to get blended up in the sauce later. I'm just going to crush it so it gets the flavors released, and I can also get the skin off a little bit easier. Okay. Now I'm going to sauce up the veggies. Throw some oil on there. You know what comes next. Alrighty. I think I might have should have bought more tomatoes, but we'll make it. This stuff is potent, so a little bit goes a long way. Along with this stuff, I'm just gonna drizzle. Alright, now we're gonna pop that puppy in the oven for about 40-45 minutes. You want it in there until the tomatoes start blackening up a bit, get a little crispy. Alright. Now we wait. So while that's in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and make the pasta. Grab yourself a big bowl. Put it on the stove. So for my pasta, I'm making this for a week long, so I got 2 pastas. This one's a veggie one, and this one's made with chickpeas. So this is where more protein comes in. This is where you get some more vegetables in. Do they cook at the same temperature? That's a great question. Cool. So they both cook at the same time, like temperature and such like that. So they say 8 cups of water, we got 2. What's that? 16 cups of water. Quick maths. Alright, so bring your water to a boil, add about a teaspoon of salt. Salt your pasta water. Salt your water. And once it starts boiling, you're gonna go ahead and add your pasta. And you cook it to your desired firmness. It's gonna take about 6 to 8 minutes. Cooking in the kitchen on flex. Oh, cooking in the kitchen on flex. Oh. So once your pasta's done boiling, you're gonna strain it. Now I don't have a pasta strainer, so this is my little hack. I already poured out most of the water, but I figured I'd show y'all. So you put a lid on your pot. You're gonna kind of stagger it a bit, just a bit, like barely a little crescent, and you're gonna pour it out. You can always leave a little pasta water for the sauce. It's always a good idea. Helps it coagulate. That's not the word I need. And now we wait for the pasta. Now we wait for the sauce to finish. Beautiful. I just got word it's time to take the veggies out. Oh. Oh. I think that'll do. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna throw these veggies in my handy dandy blender. Along with that fresh basil. Now, you may be wondering, Brady, what makes it creamy? Well, I'll tell you. We're throwing some cottage cheese in there. Weird, I know, but I have faith. I have faith that this will taste great. So, I want all that juice, so I'm going to try my best to pour it in here without making a mess. And more. Look at that pan. Beautiful. Give it a nice little scrub down. It's pretty much already clean, you know? So I'm gonna add my basil, my basil, fresh. How much basil should I add? Great question. I'm just gonna throw some in there. The great thing with cooking, you taste as you go. And if something needs a little bit more, you should add a little bit more. If it needs a little bit less, well. I feel like that's plenty. We'll see. So I'm just gonna add like a cup of this and then see how that works. Now this is where a lot more of that protein comes in. I'm gonna pop that bad boy on there. It needs salt, it needs olive oil. A little bit of red pepper flakes. That'll do. Give it a little try. That's pretty good. So pour this bad boy over your nudes. Mix it all up. Oh, we have plenty of sauce. I was worried we wouldn't. We do. That's it. Oh! Okay. So, I'm gonna do a little something. I'm gonna add some toppings to it. We'll be back. So to top it all off, put a little bit of turkey bacon on top and some Parmesan cheese. So you can't have pasta without Parmesan. Alright. Yeah. This was a move. It's gonna be a great week. Eating this all week, immaculate. I'm excited. And now for the review. So flavor-wise, I'm gonna give about an 8 out of 10, maybe 7. I wish I put another thing of garlic in there to really elevate the flavor. But otherwise, so delicious. The turkey bacon and that Parmesan, perfect toppings. You can choose your own toppings. If you want, you could add meat to that, make it extra high protein. Now for easiness in making, I will also present it another 8 out of 10. It was super simple. You just cut stuff up, throw it in the oven, boil some pasta, blend some stuff up, throw it together. 8 out of 10, not bad. And for price, let's see. So the tomatoes, for all those tomatoes, probably cost me about $8. The onion, we're gonna round all this up. Onion's about $2 for 3 things of garlic. You get it for like $1.50. The olive oil, which will last you longer, but if you buy a new bottle, probably about $8 to $15. The Parmesan was about $4. Cottage cheese, everything was like $4. Cottage cheese was like $4 or $5. The basil, rounding up to $4. What else was there? Pasta, it was $4. It was $3 something a box, but we're gonna round up to $4. And then, what else is in there? Salt, seasoning. think that's about it. Yeah, the turkey bacon I already had, but that was also like $5. And so that will round you up to a grand total of about $36. So not bad. I ended up getting 5 meals out of that. And these days, a whole meal costs like 20 bucks. So that's saving you. Saving you like $70. If you were to get that in a fancy restaurant, it charges you like $17 a plate. Then you got a tip, and you got 5 of them. So that's like 20. Hopefully you're tipping more than $3. It's like 20 bucks a meal. Makes it $100. I got it for like 30 bucks. Man, we're saving money out here. We're eating healthy, we're cooking good, and we're saving money. But yeah, great meal. We're gonna give it 8s all across the board. 10 out of 10 would make again. Probably would add some sausage next time though. Well, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for next week's video. You know? Might do something a little different next week. We'll see. But Brady out.